Hello, boys and girls, people of the vinyl community. Tony P coming at you from the basement, almost like Glenn Calloway. Excuse me, I'm a little hoarse. I'd be a pony. Anyway, I got a little frog in my throat. How he got in there, I'll never know. Okay, we're done. Some vinyl finds, some thrift store stuff. Excuse me. A little setup difference, something I added to my stereo system that makes me happy, and just all around stuff. Baseball has wound down. You know, I coach Little League. My two oldest grandsons are done. They're 12, so they aged out. But don't worry, I have two more coming up who are just 10, so I'll be sticking around for a little bit longer. But you didn't come here to hear about, excuse me, my Little League experiences. It's been a while since I've been on. It's because of all that stuff going on. If you know me, I like turntables, especially the vintage one with the wooden plinth. And sometimes I like them too much. I have a couple that aren't wooden plinths, but nonetheless, I go gaga over them. And I showed you a couple videos ago that I had a Sony Sanyo, I'm sorry, I said Sony, Sanyo turntable that I purchased. Did a couple repairs on it. Plays marvelously. I don't know if I can somehow show you that. It's this one. That's the Sanyo that I used. The top's got some things about it. I don't know if you can see that or not. But I always wanted to keep my original. This is a Rotel RP 3000. And I'm using my son's receiver. You can see that. Son's receiver. Only because I have this set up over here. That's my original receiver. That's a 331 Sansui. Bought it in 1975. This is a 1976 Sanyo turntable. A TP 1020. Great turntable. Now, I tried playing them all, and I didn't want this sitting idly by, and I thought I could hook it up to that receiver just by putting it in the DVD slot or the CD slot. I already have a CD player on there. And I did a little research and understood that you can't do that because it doesn't have a preamp to it. So what I did was, and it works really, really nice, I went out on Amazon, purchased this little doodad. It's a Powell PP999. Steve Carlson, you notice, it's 999. It's not 666. You know what I mean? It's a little preamp. I think I bought this and an extra set of decent RCA cables, and it was like $28 altogether, maybe something like that. And I put it on there, and it plays beautifully. So, and I don't know why I have 4 turntables. I take turns playing them. I like the system. The TP 1020 that I showed you over there is hooked up to these speakers, and the other two are hooked up to those. Those are PMs 40s Pioneers, and those are Techniques. I don't know what the number is on them, but I use them. But I digress. So, but everything works. I use all the turntables, and I take turns. The Rotel 3000 plays so well, but so does the Sanyo. They're all great. But nonetheless, I digress. I went thrifting. I found some things, and some things I get stupid when I find things. And I went to the Salvation Army, and they had 5 or 6 really nice records. And I saw a sign that said 99 cents. I did not read the fine print. It was 99 cents unless otherwise marked. Now, that was new to me. But I should have, it's my fault, it's no one else's. And when I got up to the counter, I did expect the price to be what it was. And, you know, you're up front and there's people waiting, and I didn't want to say anything, and I look like a jerk. So I bought them. So there. So I'll show you those real quick. One was Newport Jazz Festival All-Stars. And you notice it says $2.99. The album, you notice it's a promo notch in it, but the album, I don't know if you can see it, is in wonderful shape. George Winning, Scott Hamilton, Oliver Jackson, Slam Stewart, Norris Turney, Warren and Bechet. It's a 2-record set. So the vinyl is very, very nice. It's dirty. I haven't washed it. It's on the Concord Jazz label. So that's one of them. Another one is Johnny Cash. Somebody had written on there, Johnny Cash and Tammy Wynette. She's on the back. This is another double album. Steve owned it. It was number 21. So I don't know who Steve is, but I got it. And it tells about, I guess, the king and the queen. She can't be the queen. I have a queen. Well, the queen of country music. Again, I haven't played it. This is on Columbia Musical Treasure. So I don't know what that is. But the vinyl's in really good shape. And I like Johnny Cash. And I do like Tammy Wynette. The next one is kind of stupid. And again, remember, I'm thinking 99 cents, right? This has $3.99. And it's Donna Summer. And it's her greatest hits on the radios, volume 1 and 2. It's a double album. I have this already. But I thought 99 cents, I could give it away if someone who has it. Mine's in really good shape. This is still in the shrink, so it's in really good shape. It's original. It's on the Casablanca label. I don't know if you can see it or not. Again, $3.99. I thought it was 99 cents. Dumb person that I am. This was 99 cents. This is Tommy Rowe. Sweet Pea, Hooray for Hazel. This is a really good album. I like Tommy Rowe. Sheila, Everybody, Wild Thing, Pretty Flamingo, Where Were You When I Needed You, Under My Thumb. This is on ABC Paramount. Again, the albums are in good shape, but again, I thought 99 cents. Another one, I have this, but I was thinking 99 cents. You know, I could give it to someone. This is another 2-record set. This is Sha Na Na, The Golden Age of Rock. This is an excellent album. This is an excellent album. Wonderful. It's on Kama Sutra. Sutra? Sutra? 2 pictures of, I never noticed that label before. Did you ever notice the label? Kama Sutra. Do you people know what the Kama Sutra? Okay. That's a 2-record set. There's the boys. Sha Na Na. And I have this. This is a really, really good album. The vinyl's in good shape. Haven't cleaned it, haven't played it. Looks good. The next one is Ambrosia. This is Life Beyond LA. Sorry about the glare. Again, the album, they're dirty, but the albums are in great shape. This wasn't inside the inner sleeve, which wasn't good. Let's fix that. Ambrosia. Life Beyond LA. Again, I thought it was 99 cents. Another Ambrosia. This is a kind of interesting cover. This is just self-titled Ambrosia, but this is kind of a neat cover. I guess you're supposed to stand this up. I guess. It's called Somewhere I Never Traveled. Again, 20th century label. Again, dirty, but the vinyl seems to be in good nick. As they say in Britain, good nick. Good stuff? I guess that is. That one's $1.99, so. I love Chad and Jeremy. This was $1.99. This is the best of Chad and Jeremy. I love them. Again, albums in good shape. This is on Capitol Records. Debbie owned it at one time. She should take her stickers off the bottoms of it. Willow, Weep for Me, A Summer Song. What Do You Want With Me? My, How the Time Goes By. Yesterday's Gone, Too Soon, My Love. I like Chad and Jeremy. Last but not least, and this was $3. Again, I love these guys. The album's in good shape. And this one has a little bit of a dent to it. It's kind of a little scratch there. But I'm hoping that's not too deep. Gary Puckett, The Union Gap, featuring Young Girls. Young Girl, I think this is a repress. I don't know. We'll have to check that out. But that's Gary Puckett, The Union Gap. The Mighty Quinn is on it. I don't think they did The Mighty Quinn. That was Manfred Mann, wasn't it? But $2.99. I thought it was 99 cents. Okay, so I made a mistake. But hey, it is what it is. A couple other things I found. Now, the goat, Don, the old goat, old goat's vinyl. If you're not subscribed to him, you should be. Sent me this in vinyl a while back. This is John Denver, The Muppets Christmas album. It's a really good album. If you get a chance, you stumble across it. But I got it in vinyl. It's in CD. I picked it up. This was $1.99, so I didn't feel too bad for that. Saturday Night Fever. I never had the soundtrack to that, but I liked it. This was the original soundtrack, of course. You know, it had all the hits on it, especially from the Bee Gees. Among the stuff I found too was John Coltrane. My Favorite Things. This is a really, really good CD. My Favorite Things, Every Time We Say Goodbye, Summertime, But Not For Me. You get a couple bonus tracks. My Favorite Things Part 1, My Favorite Things Part 2. That's a really, really good CD. And I bought this just because I thought it was wild. This is Weird Al Yankovic. Weird Al Yankovic and Off the Deep End. You know, that's the Nirvana CD. Oh, that's my phone going off, or my son's calling. I hope my wife answers it. So, I bought that just because it was a novelty. But that's what I got. A couple more things. I had, I went to another flea market, and I found a couple things. I found this Dave Mason double album. This was $1. I double checked. It says it's certified gold. I know it's certified live, but this is a really, really good album. Double album. There's the song list. I have it right. Feeling all right now. Dave Mason. This is excellent. And I think it belonged to Joe. That's it, Joe in there. But beautiful. Played this one, cleaned it, played beautiful. This was $1 too. Melissa Manchester. Great album. This is a promotional. And QT here is the local radio station, WQTW. I used to know a disc jockey there a while ago, who's since passed away. This is the one that has Don't Cry Out Loud on it. Melissa Manchester. That's the name of the album too, Don't Cry Out Loud. Again, the promotional copy. It plays well. Cleaned it. Last one that I have for albums is Johnny Rivers. It was in the shrink, but the shrink came apart. This is from TV. Boy, you can smell the mold on that baby. That's the stereo. There's 20 songs on this, and baby, are they compressed on there. I won't pull that out for you, but boy, this is on Sunset. And this was a buck. No, I take it back. This was actually $1.99 because they like Johnny Rivers, I guess. But yeah, they had some good songs on their Midnight Special, Tracks of My Tears, Memphis, Mountain of Love, Cupid, Seventh Son. There's a whole bunch of them. Really, really good album. Haven't played it yet. Haven't cleaned it yet. So that's that. 2 cassettes. $2. It used to be 45 cents. I bought them because I wanted the cassettes. $2. What the hell am I going to do? Love and Spoonful. All their hits. And I have this on vinyl, and I probably shouldn't have bought it on cassette, but I like cassettes too. Poco, Legend on cassette. That's a real good album. I like Poco. You know them, they sound a little bit like the Eagles. But that's what I did. That's what I've been doing. This is way past the time I usually give for stuff, and you guys don't stick around that long anyway. Hey, I'd like to thank all those who still stuck around with me, If you do like this stuff, please subscribe. At least give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. It keeps me wanting to do these things. And I should be back more on a regular basis as baseball has slowly, the season sort of ended. So, all right, my little chickadees, my little kumquats, my little gorgonzolas, my little buttercups, my little cornucopias of intelligentsia. May all your records be flat. May your stylus run true. Tony P for the basement. See ya. God bless you. May the force be with you.